Welcome to Speck's Empire. Last episode we built this horse stable here, and today the plan is to build a brewery for potions and such. The reason I'm doing this is because I'm after some prismarine and we need some water breathing potions to go out to the monument. So I've set up a bit of a camp here and laid out a foundation for where I want to set up this little brewery store, and let's get into it. So the sort of theme that I'm going for here, I'll give you a bit of a taste tester. It's sort of like a plague doctor, medieval steampunk fantasy. There's a lot of words, so I don't know if that's overly descriptive or too descriptive, but the block palette is sort of this green terracotta, and I found that with the overlays mod, the green concrete powder and the green terracotta blends so nicely together with like the sort of darker shadow compared to like the cleaner in the sunlight look. So I'm going to use that to blend, obviously, as you can see, the spruce outline, and on top the roof is going to be made out of diorite, which diorite is a controversial block. Actually, I've put that just way in the wrong spot, but oh well. Yeah, diorite is a bit of a controversial block because it looks like bird poop, but I think that with the right balance, polished and the non-polished diorite, you can get a nice marble sort of look. And I keep falling off. I actually don't need the stairs, I need the blocks. And I don't have any diorite. There it is. So yeah, it's going to be sort of like a mix of blocks like that, and then stairs across the top. So that's kind of a rough idea. I've messed that one up, but that's kind of the rough idea, what I'm going for. While I'm getting started on clearing some space, I thought I'd let you know why I'm after prismarine. It is for a build that I will likely get up in my next episode, so keep your eye out for that one. Okay, so here I've got the front of the building done. I haven't quite filled in the back of the roof, or really terraformed, or anything of the sort, just the facade. I just wanted to show how much small details can make a difference. Like right now, this build, it's kind of pretty. Like it's nice, but it's like missing something. It's just a box with a roof on it. What I think makes it a bit special is if you come out and put up something like that, another one here, and then one more here. Actually, you have to go out here and collect some copper. Well, that is way too much, but I also have a little bit of end stone from when I end busted. I'll just show off what I think that the highlight of this build is, like the detail that makes it. So these are some odd blocks to use, or at least together. Copper gets used a lot, but not usually the completely oxidized. Just like this, I'm making sort of hood sail. You have to use your imagination that it's not made of copper and stone. The strange colors, I think, adds like that real kind of fantasy alchemy sort of look. Really ticks off what I'm going for, and I was really a fan of it. And then here in the middle, if I can find some stairs, and I'll put a trapdoor like that. That's not going to work, is it? And then trapdoor there, and then it's all connected up and looking lovely. Just to connect it even more, put in the there's meant to be fence gates. Put in the fence gates like that, and then in between that, even some more trapdoors. And now we have like an outside, like sort of tarped off area. And now, how much better does that look with just that? How it's protruding out. I don't know. I think that the pop of color connected with the difference, something strange to look at, really adds to it. I have gotten a little bit carried away here. I finished up the exterior of the build, minus a few trapdoors here that are oxidizing. In fact, I think that one just finished. Yeah, I added in some barrels, lots of plants, just sort of samples to make potions out of, that sort of thing. And well, I've come the wrong way, but I've made a path around here that curls around to a basement. I'm thinking I want to put a little nether wart farm in there. Missed the block there. I also did a bit of terraforming, both this lower mountain down here and this one up here. I've kind of got it so that there's a path coming around here. I also flattened down this area. It was pretty much coming up to this. Oops, well, that's gone forever now. It was coming up to this level, but now I've lowered it down a bit so that I can actually build stuff down here. Probably gonna maybe a shop or two and then houses to fill in these gaps. And I think I might just completely get rid of this cove here. It's I thought it would be really interesting to have a little, I don't know, like piratey treasure cove sort of thing, but since I put this bridge in, it's not really like any ships can get through. But I don't know, maybe it would be a cool, kind of fun little thing to do. But it is a very ugly, just chunk of land. Very random. Gotta go to sleep. You might have noticed I changed this here to stairs and kept that one as the slabs, because I'm not sure which one looks better, because it's meant to look like sort of a drooped sail over, and I feel like this gives more of the like drooping effect, like it's pulled tight, than that one does. But I think this one might look better just as it is. I'm not sure. I think I might change it to this one for now. I do have to get this interior in, and then it is on to making some potions and going over to the ocean monument. As far as this interior goes, this is the setup we have. So in here you put your bottles, and then it automatically fills this up, and then up here you put both, I think it's a nether wart. I never use potions at all, so this is, as far as I know, you have to put, I think, nether wart in the first one here, and then you put whatever potion you want, like whatever makes the potion. So for water breathing, it's pufferfish, so pufferfish in here and the nether wart in here. You press this button, the droppers put one pufferfish and one nether wart in there, and then they put it into here, and then it turns the water bottle into an awkward potion, and then your water breathing, and then you can just swap out whatever's in this top dropper to make it whatever sort of potion you want. And I've got this first setup when you first walk in the door, and then I've got two more here that I'm going to chuck in. I added in a bit of storage so that I can put potions in there and that sort of stuff, some flower pots just on the occasional empty space. I've got it so that I can access the buttons. This one's a little bit tricky to get to from this kind of central area. I can get all of them here, and I just have to jump for that one. That's super cool. So now I'll just get the ingredients for some water breathing potions. I'll also just chuck down here the beginnings of a nether wart farm. I'll clear out a bit of space and kind of just have this whole area down here. I might even just keep it kind of similar to the space that's already cleared out. Just have like a basement farm, have some pillars coming down, that sort of thing. Alright, so here I've got a heap of water bottles, and they go straight in like that. And I have these old instant health potions that I'm just going to store in this barrel here. Now I'll go grab some pufferfish and nether wart. Now I have to work out if I have pufferfish anywhere. Don't think I have any here. Maybe if I go in here, I've got all my mob drops, but this is grasping at straws a little bit. Nothing there. I don't think we have any pufferfish, so I'm gonna have to somehow find that. I'll go over to my... Ouch. I'll go through the nether over to my, what do you call it? Mob spawner. Alright, so the reason I've come here is because I believe there's a coral reef below me. And from past experience falling down here, I sometimes get poisoned by pufferfish as I land, because I land on top of them. So there's one there, beautiful stuff. That is one pufferfish, but I think it's best if I got a few. So I might be just swimming around for a minute. These things are impossible to spot. They're so oh, there is 3 of them. That's lucky. They're so small. That should do us for now. There's a wandering trader down here. Okay, so I could be wrong here. Probably should look it up, but grab some nether wart, and then we go around here. Put the pufferfish in, nether wart in. The blaze. I forgot the blaze powder. And now, there we go. We have some brewing going on. There we go, awkward potion. And now it's a potion of water breathing. That is wonderful. I think if you get, it's either glowstone dust or gunpowder. One of them makes it a longer duration because it's only 3 minutes at the moment. See, this is where you can probably, oh, that's annoying. The trapdoor is always going to be powered by this button. That is a bit of a pain. What I was going to say is that you can put one more layer on this, with the top layer being a dropper with like glowstone dust or something of the sort. It's not glowstone dust. So Google has informed me that I was completely wrong, and it is neither gunpowder or glowstone. It's redstone. Okay. There we go. Yeah, so you could put another layer that goes into another hopper that when you press the button it activates that dropper too, and it sends redstone down. I think that gunpowder makes it a splash potion. Glowstone might make it lingering or something like that. Maybe the other way around. There we go. So now these are 8 minutes. I think that we're prepped to go and take on this ocean monument. I don't have any really good quality method of fighting what are they called? Guardians. Because I don't have a trident, despite killing so many drowned with tridents. Never got any. But I believe a cow will be required for milk. No. That was really stupid of me. So the reason that we have this cow is for this milk, so that we can take him over to the monument, and when the Elder Guardian hits us with mining fatigue so that we can't break blocks, we've got this cow to give us some milk. It gets rid of the potion effect. The only problem is that it will get rid of the water breathing too, so probably not the greatest thinking through there. I don't know, we'll manage. I have respiration on my helmet too, so we should be fine. I should probably get more buckets too, so that I don't have to keep coming back up to the shore to refill my bucket. That is a huge ruin portal there. That is ridiculous how big that is. Ah, there it is. Wonderful. That is still so close to home. You can just see the llamas there. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna just attempt to go straight through the top. These guys are so creepy. Okay, we are inside now. I'm pretty sure the Elder Guardian is supposed to be around here. And these are the blocks I'm actually after, so I might just begin mining. At some point it probably would be nice to get a whole Guardian farm. So get prismarine, just as like a easy block to access. Because it is a really, really nice color, nice block. I'm going to be really annoyed if I drink this potion and then instantly get hit with mining fatigue. Okay, there we are. Water breathing acquired. Probably could have got night vision or something too, so that I can see a bit better. Don't mind some sea lanterns. It's really strange that I haven't been hit with the mining fatigue yet. Normally, you get absolutely abused by it, so I don't know what's going on. Some really weird noises too. These guys have thorns, which makes it annoying to kill them. Oh, this is like a damn horror game. Ouch. Where are these guys? Are there no Elder Guardians in here? I don't know what's going on. It's really strange. Oh my days, don't go in there, don't go in there. Oh my goodness. Get me out of here, man. This place is a maze. Oh my days, I'm just taking them on, am I? The key to taking these guys on is just to always stay moving. Oh, I'm gonna get hit. Oh my days. Oh my days. Because if you break their line of sight, they reset their attack. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm gonna get hit. They're all in here. Oh my god. Just swimming laps. This is the only way to survive. I keep missing. Where's the big guy at? What is this stuff, bro? I'm so confused. I guess I can live with this. There mustn't be an Elder Guardian, because otherwise I would have been cooked by now. Ouch. That actually wasn't too bad. Gotta get Netherite at some point. It's not really something I've done since Netherite came out. Never really found it that necessary. I reckon I gotta come back here at some point with Aqua Affinity and just completely deconstruct this building. Now, of course, I'm collecting these blocks for my build in the next episode, so make sure you come back to see what I get up. Oh no, I've run out of water breathing. That was actually a pretty close call. They're slippery little fellas. Oh, this is the jackpot room. I believe this here is full of gold. Don't know what this guy's doing. Oh, that was close. Oh, I'm gonna get hit. Ah. I don't know where they are. Are they hiding in the walls? That's such cheap maneuvers. Don't actually really need gold as far as I know. But when it's just sitting there like that, how could you not take it? See, this is where night vision could have been nice. There's no like sponge rooms either. There's supposed to be rooms full of sponges. I think it's the only way to get sponges too. Don't know where that is. Poor dude's on the... Don't worry, I'll save you. Ouch. There ain't nothing around here, man. Hey, the dolphin got me. Oh my days, the dolphins make you quick. How am I supposed to get up? I'm flying around. I didn't know that the dolphins made you this quick. I think that this monument must be half underground. Oh dear. Yeah, because this monument's half obtruded by the ground. Like, what is this? Yeah, there's no Elder Guardian here. Which, I mean, I don't think that's even the worst thing, because I don't need any Elder Guardians or nothing. See, I reckon I might just get out of here. Well, it wasn't as action-packed as it probably could have been. Oh, I'm gonna get fricked up here. Let me out of here, man. Oh my days. That was scary. Oh my... I've caught a freaking guardian inside of my boat. Oh my god. Oh my days. And I'm back at Spawn Island. That island there is where I spawned. I thought it was a pretty dead spot. I thought about just making like a survival island sort of thing, but ultimately decided that I should leave and start somewhere else. And so I just went in this direction for ages until I found land, and I found a village, and that village I then absolutely demolished, and that is where I live today. This is fun. Land ahoy, but I don't actually know where we are. My stuff should all be fine. I think actually that this is the kingdom right here. Is that a pink sheep up there? It is a pig. I should have assumed that it was a pig. I think the mistake I made was taking my chest plate off to put my elytra on. Yeah, there's my cow. I'll see if I can swoop in, pick him up, and all my stuff. Although I might get absolutely beamed by the guardians. There's all my stuff. She'll be right. Gotta add a lot of stuff on my inventory. Am I gonna get absolutely fried by these guys again? Okay, so that was a lot of health. So I shall run away for a moment. Back in for the next effort. What a mess. Get in. Get in. You don't want to get in. I don't see anything I missed. So I guess that cow can probably just stay there. What a eventful little trip. Exquisite. I guess I gotta make a new chest now for Prismarine. Well, eventually this will all oxidize. Still lots to go. I would consider this build finished, apart from the basement underneath. So, gotta get some soul sand, sort out this basement area. It's actually really satisfying to clear this. Around 4 stacks should suffice for now. Just need to actually get this to grow here. As you come around here, it's just a big open area of soul sand so that we can plant lots of netherwort. Well, I am super happy, as per usual, with what we got done here. Even got a little bit of a hitching post for the horse, which is lovely. I absolutely love this terracotta to concrete powder transition. Very pleased with what we got done with the terraforming, this building, the basement, come together really quite nicely. Very happy with it. And it just completes this sort of area right here. Maybe a little bit of foliage, I don't know how to say that word, a bit of like that sort of grass just along these edges. And then a path coming along here maybe. Don't really know what I want to do with this place, but I figured I'd make it look kind of pretty for the time being. I really like kind of going outside of my comfort zone and using some strange blocks and block palettes so that it's a little bit just different. And I don't know, I'm expanding my bag of tricks using stuff like diorite and then the andesite shadows, super happy with that. And then I've never used endstone in a build before, and very rarely this fully oxidized copper, let alone terracotta and concrete powder mix like this. This sort of Plague Doctor alchemy vibe, super happy with it. So I really hope you enjoyed, and again I appreciate all the support, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.